There is a wonderful power within you, a subconscious intelligence and wisdom, that man can use. He may be religious, he may be agnostic, he may be an atheist, and yet he can experience this infinite intelligence and wisdom functioning for him, because you need no creed. If you will call upon it, it will answer you, just as well as the atheist or the agnostic gets an answer. It's impersonal, no respecter of persons. You can call it a superhuman intelligence if you want to, or as I said, a subliminal mind or a subjective mind, or the I am, they call it Om in India. But the point is, the presence of the infinite is within you. It's in your own subliminal depths. It's also a law. It is there and we should use it. It works as you sleep. The German proverb is, night brings counsel. Your body doesn't rest. Your heart and all the vital organs are working while you're sound asleep. Your conscious mind is in abeyance. You turn away from the vexations and the strife and the contentions of the day. But 2/3 of your life is controlled by the 1/3 in sleep. What do you go to sleep with every night? Go to sleep in the feeling that you're a tremendous success, that you're absolutely outstanding. If you have a problem, contemplate the solution. Say, infinite intelligence gives me the solution. I accept the answer. It comes to me in divine order. So that subjective self of you corrects the errors of the day and anchors your thought to the supreme intelligence within you. In other words, the ancient Hebrews said you participate in the wisdom and the foreknowledge of the gods when you're sound asleep, because healing currents are released when you're asleep. The Bible says, He giveth His beloved in sleep. I lay me down in peace to sleep, for Thou, Lord, maketh me dwell in safety. Arthur Rohr, a great industrialist, a business tycoon, when he has a conference, and there's a very important decision to be made, he closes his eyes, relaxes, let's go, and his associates do the same thing. They get quiet and still. What do you suppose they think about? That there's an infinite intelligence within them that knows the answer, knows what's best for the organization, knows the right decision, for there's nothing it doesn't know. And therefore they contemplate that right decision, the harmonious solution, the creative idea, in the quietness of their own mind. In that quietude, in that relaxed state, the wisdom of the subconscious rises to the conscious mind, when the conscious mind is in abeyance. And he gets marvelous results. Then when they open their eyes, they know the decision to make. And it's always right, because when your motivation is right, your decision will be right. If your motivation is wrong, no matter what you do will be wrong. And therefore, when you're asked to make a decision, well, ask yourself, what is my motivation? Looks good to me, and that proposition he made looks sound. I prayed about it. Infinite intelligence guides me, directs me what to do, and reveals to me the answer. Then it looks good to you, and your motivation is right, and whatever you do will be right, because it will be right action for you. Robert Coleman, who used to be an usher here, is living now in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's familiar with a number of medicine men down there, Indian medicine men. He told me an interesting thing about a member of the tribe who was very ill, and the local medicine men couldn't do anything for him. Couldn't do anything for her, rather, because it was a woman. And they brought in this special medicine man, and he said when the special medicine man came in, they had a pot of boiling hot water. The test of the medicine man is that he can put his hand, his arm, into this boiling water, and there'll be no inflammation, no burn of any kind, and leave it there for about 10 minutes. That's a sure sign he is disciplined and trained, has served his apprenticeship. And then after that, he said, he put some blankets on the woman, chanted some Indian songs, that is, prayers, incantations, holy songs based upon their tribal beliefs. And then he said he lay down beside the woman, went to sleep, calling on the Great Spirit. When he woke up, he said the friend has healed her. And, of course, meant the Great Spirit. That's what this particular tribe calls God, the Great Spirit. Now, what did he mean by that? Well, he came, of course, believing, and in this passive, quiet state of mind, as he began to chant, the woman, of course, was receptive, open-minded, ready to receive. According to your faith is it done unto you, according to your belief is it done unto you. And she being open and receptive, and he full of faith and confidence in the vitality, the intelligence, and the miraculous healing power that is within him. And his faith is communicated to her in that deeper state of mind, and then she got well. That's what we call prayer therapy, or some people call it spiritual treatment, and so forth. It's simply dwelling upon the infinite spirit and power that is within you. I am the Lord that healeth thee. I am the Lord thy God. I will come and heal thee. I will restore health unto thee and heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord. All these, of course, are biblical expressions. All healing is of the Most High. So there's only one healing presence, you see. And when you pray for a person, just like this medicine man did, you don't dwell on symptoms or the bodily condition or fever or anything. You just dwell upon the intelligence, the wisdom, the vitality, the wholeness, and the beauty and the perfection of the infinite, animating, sustaining, and strengthening this other person. And then the presence of God is resurrected in the other. And that's the basis of all healing. Dr. Elsie McCoy in Beverly Hills, who wrote an article for my book called Psychic Perception, and I'm quoting what she said. She was engaged to a very wonderful surgeon in Chicago. She gave me permission to write this in the book, of course, and she shows clearly what constructive thinking according to principle will accomplish. She has studied extensively in Europe and Asia. Her early days was engaged to a prominent surgeon in Chicago. They were separated by over 1,000 miles due to their different assignments. She operates in Beverly Hills. Ever since she was 18 years of age, she has made it a habit, she said, to affirm during the day, only divine right action takes place in my life. And whatever I need to know is revealed to me instantly by the infinite intelligence within me. Her gradual reiteration of these truths caused them to reach the subconscious mind, which responded accordingly. One night, while she was sound asleep, she saw and heard clearly, in a vivid dream, her fiancé in Chicago talking to a nurse, and in addition, dating her for a weekend, saying to her, "You know I'm engaged," but she is 1,000 miles away and knows nothing about it. Dr. McCoy phoned him the next day and told him about the silly and foolish dream she had had and laughed about it. He was furious and accused her of having employed detectives and of spying upon him. With that, she dissolved the engagement, and subsequent events showed the wisdom of her subconscious in protecting her from what would undoubtedly have been a tragic marriage. Her right thinking activated her subconscious mind, which revealed to her what she should know before she got married. And that's a very interesting thing. So the subjective seeks to protect you if you'll only listen to it. Some brush these things aside and say, oh, it's only a dream. But there's such a thing, as precognition, as prescience, seeing events before they happen. And also you can protect yourself if you see something negative for yourself or another, because prayer will change your mind.